Chapter 2, Knowledge Behaviors. Okay, let's talk about the behaviors of the K personality type, the knowledge people. First and foremost, they trust logic and reason above all. So they're not going to get emotionally involved in the product or the stories from stage. They're going to look for the facts, the figures, the logic, and the reason behind getting involved in the product, the technology and the science behind the product, the opportunity, the compensation plan, etc. They can map out a strategy and an overall plan to reach their objectives because they're very strategic in the way that they think. They're precise in their speech and they notice contradictions, okay? I've given presentations before where everybody comes up at the end and high fives me and hugs me and tells me that's the best ever. And then I'll get approached by a K who says, you had a slide that had a contradiction in there and I just wanted to point that out. Or you had a spelling error on your slide or something like that. And it's like, thanks for noticing. Okay, they're the ones that are going to notice that thing, which is why you want to be extra sure that you communicate powerfully and accurately because you want to keep the Ks involved in the audience. They desire willpower, right? So if they could have power over nature and gravity and things like that, they're constantly looking to defy laws but respect the laws and try to still operate within those boundaries. They're attracted to the sciences, so you'll often find them in careers relating to sciences and skill sets that require a lot of mind usage, brain power, intelligence. They focus on long-term results and can project into the future. So Ks are genuinely very patient with their learning curve. They know that they're not going to be an overnight success in this industry. And as long as they progress from day to day or week to month, etc., they'll stay involved. They can easily learn abstract ideas and they dislike memorizing things if they don't understand the logical reasoning behind it. So getting a K to show up to a presentation for the second time when they've already seen it the first time is sometimes an issue, including training. If your events are the same thing over and over again, Ks are going to be the first ones that check out and say, you know what, I've already been there. I already know the information. I've already received the exact same training. Why do I need to go again? Okay, you just need to know that about them. They're able to keep several issues in their mind at one time, so they can multitask ideas of thought very, very well. They resolve conflict logically and rationally, not emotionally. Sometimes if you're married to a K, you might think that they have no emotions, no heart whatsoever, because they do not relate to the human element in the way that they process information. They avoid emotions and drama at all costs. It does not compute, literally. Okay, they use diagrams and models to communicate abstract ideas. So they're the type that will take out the whiteboard and their pen, their pocket protector as a joke, and literally diagram out and chart and show logical theories and consistencies and problem solving. They're great at math and science and calculus and accounting, things that require brain formulas to kick in. Ks are also very self-critical and usually spot errors before anyone else in their work, in their speech, etc. So they don't like to be critiqued very well because they already did it to themselves. They dislike idle chit-chat and small talk, and they seek conversations of substance, but not emotional substance, intellectual substance. So again, you can start to see now that these people are often slightly distant. They're not very warm. They're not touchy-feely at all. Matter of fact, they prefer less touch, and they simply prefer great conversation, great stimulation, reading great books, intellectually stimulating thoughts and ideas. So if your product can evoke an interest in this category of your service, your product, or your opportunity, you're likely to get the Ks involved in your organization. And the Ks make great trainers and subject matter experts based on their genius in certain fields. So you definitely want the Ks to be a part of your team.